respected guest on the dais, my dear faculty colleagues, participants of ASCIS 2023, and students who have enormously come here to attend this inaugural ceremony. Wish you good morning. Before proceeding with a formal welcome address, I would like to spray some of the highlights of this ASCIS 2023 initiative. This ASCIS series has been initiated by Faculty of Computer Applications during 2022 based upon the support we received from the management and the then Provost Sri Sandeep Sanshetty. That was the starting point. Prior to that, honestly speaking, we did not have any prior experience of conducting international conference. However, we have done it at national level quite few times, 3 or 4 times, and in my service I have done for 7-8 times, all are national. So understood the technicalities of conducting an international conference, we rolled out the first initiative during last year. That first initiative itself, we were very fortunate to have support from Springer, because as you all know, yesterday Dr. R.B. Jadeja also mentioned, there cannot be any conference, international conference basically, which is regarded as an international conference, provided the tie-ups with any one of the publishing houses is not made. Either it should be tied up with Springer or IEEE Explore or elsewhere. People who belong to education community, they are well aware about it. These are the 3 publication houses. They show some interest in publicizing the conference proceeding. Remaining and all are journals. So we are very fortunate to have Springer collaboration during last year itself. So we received 250 papers during 2022. Out of them, based upon the selection criteria stipulated by Springer, we could select or recommend only 55 to the Springer last time. And 15 additional papers we published through an open source journal, IJANA, International Journal of Advanced Networking and Applications. So Springer was kind enough to allot 2 volumes even for our maiden attempt that was happening in the last year. So 370 reviewers were appointed during last year. Very few reviewers, we got it from abroad, and the review process experienced a worst criticism from Springer, like, if you are appreciating the papers, why do you want to have reviewers? Paper is good, well structured, abstract is well written, there is no mistakes or well written. This kind of appreciations, we are not there. Take a shield of criticality in mind. We want reviewers who can deeply study each and every paper, do the critical review and then recommend. So being a maiden attempt, we are agreeing to cooperate with you. But next time, if you don't follow our standards, we may have to withdraw the support. This is whenever we get this kind of circumstance in our, either we can afraid of or run away, or we can take it as a challenge, work on it, use a proper strategy, and convert the criticism into appreciation. So myself and my team, followed the second way of converting this criticism into appreciation. What we have to do? We started rolling out the initiative of ASCIS 2023 approximately 10 months ago. We sent an application to Springer. They have given a temporary or conditional approval. Conditional approval means, okay, you can proceed, but the final approval we will do based upon our evaluation of your processes. As you know, Springer is not concerned with what each paper is written, what each paper is conveying. They are concerned with the quality of review process only. So this time, we went for 1,235. That is 4 times the number of the TPC committee, well expanded. 40% of them are from international reputed organizations. In that, 10% of them are top 2% scientists who came forward to evaluate the papers, and majority of them, the average H index is maintained at a level of 15. This is very, very difficult. We accomplished within 1 month duration. Such people won't respond. We have to repeatedly call. Once that platform is set, the rest of the processes were online. We received this time 432 papers. Out of them, last year Springer agreed for 2 volumes. This time they agreed for 4 volumes of the proceedings. They are ready to accept 129 papers. 129 out of 432 is 30%. 30% is the deadline. We made it 29.5. 29.5 is the percentage of selection that we have done. IJANA, double the amount of journals, they have agreed 30. Last time it was 15, this time it was 30. 4 volumes. Today we are here to discuss about it. So this can be regarded as a case study, like how to convert the challenge into opportunity, which I learned particularly from manager, basically Ketan Bhai, who is a person who using the word, if you observe him, I do not know, he uses one word very frequently called opportunity. I never saw him talking about problems or challenges. Even if you do some blunder and go in front of him, he say, next thing is, what is the strategy to come out of it? He never blamed us for our mistakes or anything. He would immediately say that, what is the challenge, how to come out of it. This is the way we learn from the seniors. Now, today we are in the grand inauguration ceremony. We got eminent personalities sitting in the dais. First and foremost, I welcome Sri Vikram Bhai Sangani. You know pretty well who is he with respect to Faculty of Computer Applications. He is the one, whenever I call, he will always be in hectic thing. Couple of days ago, he completed his foreign tour and just returned to Rajkot. I'm not sure he has come out of the jet lag or something. When I say that, immediately whenever I call, the next statement he makes it, how can I say no when you are calling me? That is the thing. So that is the reason for calling you every time. I take this opportunity to call Dr. Sunil Bajeja to greet Sri Vikram Bhai Sangani with a bouquet. Next guest is Sri Parthraj Singh Gohil, a well-known personality here, who started his career as a doctor, a medical doctor, and he changed his mind like health of individual is of second importance when compared with health of the nation. So he chosen this field, one of the noble professions of maintaining law and order with respect to Rajkot city, and he is none other than the DCP of Cybercrime Office. We have a lot of plans to work with them hand in hand to support our cyber security students and all. Thank you, Dr. Gohil, for accepting our invitation and making your valuable presence. May I request Dr. Kalpesh Popat to honor Dr. Gohil with a bouquet. Hearty welcome, DCP sir. Next, my welcome goes to Dr. R.B. Jadeja, the Pro Vice Chancellor and Acting Vice Chancellor of Marwadi University. He got a recent elevation. It's an encouraging moment for every one of us. Such a devoted, dedicated person who has built this department and university in a greater extent. Can I invite Dr. Divyakant Meva to honor Dr. R.B. Jadeja with a bouquet? Dr. Divyakant Meva. Welcome, R.B. sir. Next, my welcome goes to Shri Naresh Jadeja, Honorable Registrar. Such a nice personality and a soft-spoken person. He has helped us in many ways. And every progress we make, he is part of it. So, request Riddhi Madam to do the honor. My friend, Mr. Krishna Kumar, who made his valuable presence during ASCIS 2022, probably is the only person who is called repeatedly. Rest of the speakers, everyone has been changed this time. So Mr. Krishna Kumar, he is with industrial side of Japan. He is almost a permanent resident of Japan, and he is there for more than 30 years. He is instrumental in starting many companies of our MNCs in Japan as a spearheading person. Thank you very much, Mr. Krishna Kumar, making your presence. Request Miss Kathy Raitata to honor Mr. Krishna Kumar with a bouquet. Last but not least, Dr. Devi, such a senior academician from the Bharatiya University. Madam will soon get associated with Faculty of Computer Applications as a visiting professor. And Madam is also working on the volumes of the remaining papers, because 30% only we recommend for Springer. There are other qualifying papers. Madam will take a look at it and try to recommend for IGA Global. That's a task Madam has agreed. I take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Devi for the ASCIS 2023. Request Dr. Pankaj Mudolkar to honor Dr. Devi with a bouquet. My hearty welcome to Sri Rajesh Patel, who is the Principal of Diploma Studies, Dr. Rishikesh Dave, Faculty of Law, the Sports Director, Dr. Janvi, and Colonel Suresh, Senior Vice President, Dr. Jala, Controller of Examination. Shamla. Okay, right, we will do that. So, everyone who is available here, I take this opportunity to greet Dr. Shamala with a bouquet.
We would like to invite Amit sir to felicitate Dean sir.